Hi ladies. Okay, so today I'm going to show you our Splurge cream shadows and I'm gonna do an eye look for you. Okay, so we're gonna start out and I'm gonna show you our Splurge cream shadows. Now these are a cream shadow, as you can see, dainty, it's one of my favorite. These little pots, they last forever. So we're going to use Dainty. I'm gonna show you the things you need first to achieve the look. And palette number 3. Now, if you have some of these colors at home, you can certainly recreate it with these colors at home or get somewhere close. I'm gonna focus on basic application, so you'll see exactly where I lay the colors. But again, if you need any of these colors, you can message me privately and I can give you some information on how to get those for yourself. And then of course, one of my favorite items, which is the eye primer. This one is not just for eyes, so you can put this on your lips before you put on lipstick or lip liner. As we age, we start to get these lines, our lipstick like creeps out of, so the eye primer will definitely help. And also if you have a lot of, women have large pores around, especially, I know I get them right in here for some reason. So eye primer will actually work great, actually even better than our Glorious Face Primer on those really large pores. So it seals it up and you can lay makeup right over it and it basically hides the fact that you've got large pores. So that is the color palette and the necessities. You will also need a cream shadow brush. Now I had the cream shadows first, I didn't have the brush, and I will tell you it was a lot of extra work. So this is definitely worth the 20, I think it's 20, no I don't think it's that much, I think it's 16. Totally worth it because it's definitely needed. And then I'm gonna use a deluxe brush to apply my eyeshadow from palette number 3. Now I do want to point out I've had palette number 3 for a really long time. As you can tell, I mean, they're very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. So when you get one of these, they'll last you a long time, which is kind of cool. And then I'm going to use the Angelic Eye Pigment, and I use this as a brightener and a highlighter in the corner of my eye, and also to blend out any of the colors that I'm putting on. And the last eye pigment that I'm going to use is the Provoked, and that one is kind of a transition, what we call a transition color. So that is the menu. Okay, so now let me show you how I do it. So I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna apply the eye primer. Now I went to work already today, so I'm not going to, but I only put on Elegant, which was just, and as you can see, I still have it on. These, like, I'm serious, they stay all day. So there you go, I took it off. I mean, it's just a basic cream, so it's not gonna really do much for my eyes, just to work as a primer. So I'm gonna take a little, now when I say a little, that's too much. A little, okay? Little bit. And I'm going to lay it on my eye. Now I have an eyeliner on, it's okay. You really just wanna cover the base of your eye. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Now it's better to add more because you can control it versus, I'm sorry, it's better to use less at first. You can add more rather than have a bunch and then you're like, okay, what do I do with it? So as you can see, it's just a little bit of amount. I pack it on and then I kind of do a gentle blend into the crease. I really just want to cover the main base of my eyelid, okay? That is all I do. And for the purposes of time, I'm just gonna do one eye for you. And now the great thing about the cream shadows is they're super pigmented, they are creaseless, and they dry to a powder. So this, like I said, I've had this one on all day long and it's still there, it's still very vivid and bright, and so this will be too. Now I'm gonna take the deluxe brush and I'm going to take this color Cheeky right here, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of Cheeky with just a tiny bit of Irate and back into the Cheeky. So a little bit of this, tiny bit of that, and back into the Cheeky. Now, as you can see, we don't have a lot of fallout onto this, which is why I say it's very pigmented. And I'm gonna get close so you guys can see what I'm doing. Also, so I can see because I'm working without a mirror. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Okay, you guys can still see. So I'm going to take this at an angle and I'm gonna use the thin, not thin, but like this part of my brush. If I lay it down, I'm gonna put too much on there, right? So I'm just gonna put it like that. And again, I'm gonna use that top, I'm gonna call it the point for lack of a better word. And I'm gonna put that in my crease like that. And as you go, sorry about that in your way, as you go, you just want to gently pull the color, and then kind of in the corner V, I'll call this a V, you just want to kind of tap it and blend it a little bit, okay? Now when you're doing your crease like this with this deluxe brush, because of the way that it's shaped, you can see how it's shaped, it's not thin where it goes just in your crease and that's it, where you open your eye and you don't see it. It actually works to blend out that color that you're putting in your crease as you're going across, and it's giving a nice soft blended line, and it allows you to be able to see it up at the top. So brushes are super important. If you have, like if you're trying to blend with a crease brush like this, nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna see anything up top here. You're gonna see this very defined line here and here, but that's not what you want. You always want to make sure you blend. So we're using that brush to do the work. Okay, now if it's nighttime and you want to go a little bit heavier, you can dip back into this irate, and I would put it literally just right at the corner here. Just to darken that up, okay? So now what you're gonna do is with the transition color, I use, where is my brush? My daughter has it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I use the crease brush. It's kind of a fluffy brush, but it's got some texture to it. It's not hard, but it's not super soft either. So I'm gonna take just what is in the cap of my mineral eye pigment in Provoked, and I'm gonna get a little bit of this color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on top of where my palette 3 colors went, and I'm just gonna blend that out. Now, if you have a, where am I, fluff brush? Fluff brush will work too, but I like the control that I get from the crease brush for this color here. You see how now it's kind of a nice blended multi-shade color scheme that I've got going on with my eyes? I'm gonna do it here too to blend that out, because we really don't want any harsh edges. We just want pops of color, okay? And now with Angelic, just a tiny bit of Angelic, that's the other mineral powder. I'm just gonna take this underneath my brow bone, and I'm just gonna blend that way. And I'm gonna take a little bit in here for a highlight. And that's it. It's that simple. Now you can finish this look off with either a nice wing if you're going out, and if not, you can do a smudged eyeliner. I'm gonna do something in my mirror so I don't draw all over my face. Now I love, sorry I can't talk and draw a line at the same time. I love our eyeliner because I'm just gonna take off any mascara flecks or eyeliner flecks or anything off. I love the fact that our eyeliner is a smudge-proof, budge-proof eyeliner. It means that it's not gonna end up running down my face. Like look, I've had this eyeliner all day. It's right where I put it. So another thing that you can do for this look to take it into a nighttime look is you can put some color right down here. Now I like to underline my waterline on this look because I think it just creates a little bit more depth. And then what I like to do is go back in with this gold, this ecstatic, and I just kind of go right underneath where I just did. Gives me some kind of sparkles, breaks that black up a little bit. So there you go. There's your finished eye. So you can recreate this look at home with whatever colors you want, but I definitely urge you to try out our varied selection of cream shadows because they are amazing. They give you such a wide variety and they're so easy. So even if you don't know how to do all of the 3-color or the multicolored, you can simply do a bold, look at that, color, a bold cream shadow, and know that you will have a beautiful look. They do all have this kind of flecky sparkle in them. It's not glitter, but it's sparkle. I hope this was helpful for you ladies. If you have any questions about the products that you saw in this video, or you're interested in getting your hands on some, definitely check out the link for the party at the top of the page, and I will definitely help you with color matching if you need some help. So we'll talk to you later, ladies. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. Bye.